Steve from Boulevard Brutal, and today I have the privilege to have two guys from Black Crown Initiate.
Yes.
I have Andy and Rick.
What's up, man?
Guys.
How you doing?
Welcome to Boulevard Brutal.
Thank you.
So, currently on tour in Jonquière.
Jonquière.
As part of the Wreckage of Canada tour. 11 dates, 11 shows. First question, are you guys nuts?
Probably. I mean, in my personal life, I definitely am. But yeah, I mean, we tour a lot, but I think if that's what you're getting at, the touring, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think like you just have to do it that way, because then people forget about you if you don't, so you just have to be all in their faces all the time. But Canada is good because for some reason, we do really well here. I don't know why, but I'm thankful.
And how's the tour so far?
Good.
Yeah, really good. We played out east in the Prince Edward Island, and they don't get a lot of shows, so everybody was pretty stoked that came out.
Yeah, all the maritime Canada stuff was insane, and that was a lot of fun. And last night we did Sherbrooke.
Yes,
that was really cool too. I played there on my birthday before with the Faceless, so it was fun. Yeah, but the maritime, for whatever reason, I guess it's because they're maybe more deprived of shows even than here.
It's possible, yeah.
They were just insane.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you just came back from the tour with Napalm and Death.
Voivod.
And Voivod.
Yeah.
You're in Voivod's hometown.
Yes, yep.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can't bitch about Voivod. You can't. You're gonna get killed. if
After
you do.
touring with them, we would have nothing to bitch about. They're awesome dudes. Yeah, great band, great people.
So I guess it must have been a really cool tour, touring with those guys.
That tour was amazing. Yeah.
Friendly dudes, too.
All of them. Napalm Death, Voivod, Exhumed, all of them. Iron Reagan, Ringworm, all great dudes. Every one of them.
I guess so.
It was a
And
cool tour.
well, that's your second time in Jonquière, actually, right? First time was at Place Niki Toutagan. And when you first picked up an instrument, I guess that you told yourself, okay, my dream goal, ultimate goal is to one day headline in Jonquière, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. That was number one. Yeah, him too. We talked about it as babies in the womb.
We had the same dream.
Yeah. We had cell phones in the womb, and we talked about Jonquière. Have to get there.
But seriously, did you enjoy the first time you played here?
Oh yeah. It's like we said, the other venue acoustically.
Yeah,
a little
it's not
shaky.
that great, yeah.
But tonight, I think is going to be really awesome. Sounds
Yeah.
great up there.
And I think you're going to see some crazy fans tonight.
Yeah.
They've been waiting for you, so.
That would be great.
What influences Black Crown Initiate? Not just musically speaking, but life in general.
Well, I mean, I think if you're talking on a broad level, it's probably just life in modern America. There's a lot of very frustrating things happening with our government, with our society, with
Same here in Quebec, by the way.
well, yeah. So I mean, it's really a reflection of that. Although we try not to like preach. So lyrically, you're not going to say, well, here's what we think and here's what you should think. But in there, you'll find little maybe metaphors or something. I think out on a basic level, that's what influences us the most. And he and I have been in bands before that were even more like political, I guess,
Okay.
or anti-government. But I think when you do that too over the top, now people either just write you off as crazy and don't listen to you, or that's pretty much the outcome that you get, or you get labeled a militant or something because you're questioning, which is a sad state of affairs.
Yeah.
But I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Question everything.
And is that why your image and lyrics are so bleak and sad?
Oh, that mostly has to do with women.
Okay.
But I mean,
Because I was gonna
Yeah.
cheer you up, like there's a church nearby, we could go burn it,
let's go. Turn the camera off. Turn the camera off. We gotta go.
And what about the writing process?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, do you create in your practice room? How does that happen?
I think a lot of the time, one of us will have an idea or a couple riffs, and then we'll start putting something together, and then the other guys will, me, Nick, and Andy are the main, riff writers. So
Okay.
we'll come together and try to make something that flows nicely, and maybe add a part that this guy wrote. Nick's really good at arrangement, so that's how it's been.
We
working.
feed off of each other.
So you work out as a team.
And that's like the biggest thing for us is because we've all played in bands together in the past, and you kind of find with bands usually you either can't back somebody's musical journey fully for whatever reason, be it technical or creative reasons. Like you can't trust that what they're gonna provide you can stand behind. So you end up, working a lot on your own, and then you get subdivisions and all kinds of weird shit. But with us, especially with the writing team, it's kind of we all just trust each other to come up with cool things. And that's like the first time I've ever had that personally. So that's a nice feeling. And it makes the writing process a lot easier. Everything else is very difficult, but writing is kind of just fun for us.
And, well, first EP,
Yeah.
2013, July 2013, right?
Yeah, something like that.
And I don't think you were even a band at that stage, right?
No, it was just me, James, and Nick. Although, like, we hadn't even discussed doing anything beyond putting the EP out. So the three of us were on the EP, but James had other bands and stuff like that, so we weren't even sure what was going to happen.
Okay.
Just wanted to make something that I wanted to make something, and Nick did too, that we could stand behind completely and have it be exactly what we wanted music to sound like. Although you never really get there, but an attempt at that.
But were you surprised, like, as soon as you put out the EP, then you had big tours coming up, you played with the Faceless, you played with such legends.
Yeah.
I mean, is that something that you thought was going to happen?
No, never. So, I mean, I haven't really stopped to reflect on it yet because we've been so busy, but I think that, you never, like you said, as a kid, you never I never thought I could play in Jonquière and people would come, people would care. So, I mean, that kind of stuff is just like, you have to roll with it as long as it's happening, because I guess at any moment it could stop, But yeah, no, we never expected that.
And the reaction to the first album, real album, is just insane.
Yeah, it's very good. And we're proud of that. But I mean, I think once you make it and you put it out, you're kind of, as long as you did the best you can, you're not responsible for what other people think of it. Because how could you be? I mean, that's their opinion on it. But the opinions have been mostly favorable.
Absolutely.
We're thankful for that because we're proud of it.
You've got some awesome reviews of the album, so
yeah,
that must be cool.
A lot of that I think has to do with the fact that we have Jesse and Rick now, because I think the album, a lot of people's favorite moments on the album were things that he came up with or things that Jesse came up with, or it was more of a having those other guys in definitely helped the creative process a lot too. So
do you think the people like more the quiet moments where it's clean, or just the extreme brutality of the album?
Hopefully both.
Yeah, hopefully it's the mixture.
Because it fits really well.
Yeah, well, that's what we want to try to do and continue to do. Because I think that sort of reflects life. Because life isn't just a straight line all the time, or it's not always loud or always quiet or whatever.
Exactly.
Not always happy, not always sad, So music should be the same way.
Speaking of music, what did you listen to in the van today?
Tool. We did some Nirvana, Unplugged in New York.
Okay.
Peter Gabriel.
Yeah, the album So.
The best one.
And what else? What else did we do?
Little System of a Down.
System of a Down we did.
So you're not listening strictly to extreme metal?
No.
Not much at all.
No.
Okay.
We do like the new Alkaloid a lot.
Alkaloid.
amazing.
Yeah. Have you heard Alkaloid?
Not yet.
It's
It's really good.
Christian Munzner and Hans from Obscura.
Okay.
They have a new band with the singer from Dark Fortress, I think. But it's really
I received it. Yes.
dude. That's
Yes.
really good.
I've heard it once.
Yep.
And I was completely out of the place. So.
Yeah. Give it some time. It's a good one.
Yeah, well, I'm a big fan of Dark Fortress, so I can't
Yeah.
wait to hear that. Next question. How do you survive being in a metal band? I mean, do you guys have day jobs? Like I've heard you giving like guitar lessons on the road. Like, how do you make a living out of music?
Well,
He works like hell.
I install solar panels on roofs when I'm not doing this. So
Yeah.
go on tour, go home, have a few days off to sleep, and then back to work
Wow.
Monday morning. Yeah.
That must be pretty tough.
Yeah. It's tiring. It's a tiring job for sure. But so is this.
Yeah.
So.
But you're touring all the time. I mean, you work a couple of weeks and then you go back on tour, or
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
So-
Whenever I'm not touring, I'm working.
so your boss is pretty loose on that, I guess.
Yeah. They've been good to me so far and let me work part time. So
Okay.
it's been working out. I'm actually getting a house, so I still have some little bit of money.
I'm moving in with him.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna create all the time then.
I'm the third wheel because it's him and his wife, and then I'm moving into the house with them.
He's our pet.
Yep. Staying in the master bedroom.
Okay. Do you know the best trick to win over a French Canadian crowd?
No.
Say something about weed.
Yes, that's one. But the best one is when you speak to the crowd, you have to swear in French.
Tabarnak.
Have you tried? Yeah, exactly. Have you tried that before?
I think you did that last night.
I did. Yeah. I said. I think I said tabarnak.
Or a calice?
Calice?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
How you doing, calice?
What is that?
We're gonna get tomatoes.
Well, calice is something religious. Like it's everything that you can get at the church. You know.
Oh, okay.
Tabarnak, same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I heard. A
Calice.
lot of French slang or French Canadian slang is like church based.
Yeah, exactly. So just try that tonight. Tabarnak, calice.
I will.
Like,
Okay.
people are gonna stand up and
Do you
you're
think-
gonna win them.
Do you think that the men will take their underwear off?
Maybe.
I hope.
Maybe the beard will have that effect on men.
On men, yeah. It usually does. Yeah.
Well, you might have a few ladies.
He
tonight
doesn't.
also.
He doesn't even bother wearing them anymore. 'Cause they just come off.
Fly free.
Yep.
So, last question. What's next for Black Crown Initiate? I mean, your first record is out, touring a lot. You're going to take some time to record a new one pretty soon.
Yeah, we have like 2 months home after this, or approximately.
Okay.
Where we're gonna start. Right. Well, we've already started, but we're gonna really get into writing for the new album, which I think we have to record in the winter of this year.
Okay?
But after that period of time home, we're doing the Metal Alliance again with Deicide and Entombed, Hate Eternal, and a few other bands.
That's
maybe.
going to be really cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. We're doing that, and then we have a bunch of stuff up in the air for the rest of the year. We're gonna be touring for the rest of the year until we record the album, and then after we record the album, we'll be touring again.
Exactly. So that's-
it's we just gotta keep going. Right now, we have to keep going. We can't take breaks right now.
do you have any time to ride on the road, or?
Riding on the road's really hard because we live in a van, and when you have like a 7-hour drive or a 12-hour drive or something, the last thing you want to do is sit around with the guys that you just rode in a van with for 12 hours. And also, like, riding in the van physically is difficult because we just
Exactly.
live like pigs in that thing. So it's like there's no room. It's not really practical.
Who's got the worst farts?
Oh yeah.
That's
We were-
explosive to
Yeah.
Boulevard Brutal.
We were discussing the other night how I should get into competitive farting because they're very expressive.
Okay.
They're expressions of guilt, regret, and sadness.
And they're loud.
Oh yeah. Yep.
All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go.
Okay. Thanks a lot, brother.
Well,
We'll
that
see you
was
tonight.
much appreciated. So have a good one tonight. And
But you're staying, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm gonna do a review of the show as well. So
Oh no.
yes. So
So don't fuck
Tab-
up.
be
Oh.
kind. Be kind.
I will.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot,
Thanks,
brother.
man.
Yes.